Good morning everybody. Today we will discuss the topic the locomotion and reproduction. What are the differences between the locomotion and movements? First we will discuss movements. Day to day our life we move limbs, jaws, eyelids and tongue without change of place or location. Without change place or location, it is also called the movements. Our limbs, eyelids and also tongue and jaws, these all are which moves without change place or location, it is also called the movement. And second one, the plants also exhibits movements, the trophic movements which respond to the light and gravity. Light and gravity without change place or location, it is also called the movements. Whereas the locomotion, one organism, the voluntary movement of an organism which moves to one place to the other place, one place to the other place, it is also called the locomotion. Why it moves one place to other place? The organisms to searching food, locating mates and escaping from the predators, so and also shelter. So the organisms, the voluntary movement of one place to the another place, it is also called the locomotion. In this locomotion purposes, the animals to searching food, locating mates and shelter and also escaping from the predators. So the organisms which moves to one place to the another place. To performs walking, running, swimming and flying, crawling. So these all are to change the organisms to change the one place to the another place. So in this locomotion, the organisms change to place and also the location, whereas the movement without change of place or location, it is also the movement. So the locomotion and movements are does not studied separately. These both are linked together. So it states that all locomotions are movements, but all movements are not a locomotions. All movements are not a locomotions. So all locomotions are movements, but all movements are not a locomotions. So the movements without change the place or location, whereas the locomotions change the one place to another place. It is the locomotion, differences between locomotion and movements. Next one, reproduction. reproduction. The reproduction is a biological process. A single organism, the organism which provides the young ones or offsprings, it is also known as the reproduction. So, the reproductive process continue to the organisms. In this reproductive process, the offsprings are to grow, mature into adult, and also they produce offsprings. So, the reproduction is the cycle process to grow and adult and also death, and they produce the offsprings. It is the cyclic process. And the reproduction based on the availability of or participation of organisms. The reproductive is two types. The participation of organisms, the reproduction is two types: a single organism or two organisms. A single or two organisms which participated in the reproductive process. Based on the reproduction is two types. It is the asexual reproduction. In this asexual reproduction, a single organism is to produce their offsprings, whereas the sexual reproduction, the two organisms are participate. One is the male and second one is the female. So, these both are participated in the process of reproduction and they produce the offspring. So, it is also known as the sexual reproduction, mainly classified into participation of an organisms. The reproduction is classified into two types. One is the asexual reproduction, second one is the sexual reproduction. Next one, locomotion and reproduction in protozoa animals. Locomotion and reproduction in protozoa animals. In protozoa animals, it is a microscopic and acellular organisms. Acellular means single cell organisms. So, in this protozoan animals, versatile their locomotion, the free living protozoans freely within the water, and the parasitic protozoans which are presenting in bloodstream in their host body. So, the protozoans animals locomotion in versatiles, because these protozoan animals, the free living protozoans which is presenting in the water and these are freely flowing, and the parasitic protozoans are presenting in the bloodstream with their host body. So, the locomotion is versatile in their protozoan animals. In this protozoan animals, the locomotory organs are presenting in different types. They are, one is the pseudopodia, it is the cellular extension, cellular extension. Second one is the flagella. It is a long whip-like structure, and third one is the cilia. It is a short hair-like structure, and last one is the myonemes. So these myonemes are contractile fibrils. So the different type of locomotory structures are presenting in the protozoan animals. They are classified into mainly in 4 types of locomotory structures. The pseudopodia, it is the cellular extensions, and flagella, it is the long whip-like structure, and cilia, it is a short hair-like structures, and myonemes, these are the contractile fibrils. So the different locomotory structures are presenting in the different protozoan animals. These pseudopodias and flagella, cilia and myonemes, these are useful for locomotion and also useful for to collect the food materials. Let us discuss with pseudopodia. The pseudopodia forms the cellular extension of an organism. The direction of their movement, the pseudopodia is originated. For example, amoeba, it is the amoeba. These are the cytoplasm. The amoeba is a unicellular organism, protozoan animal. The cytoplasm, the amoeba which moves in this direction. So the cytoplasm is extended that direction, or develops the pseudopodia which moves the direction of an organism. So this amoeba which moves in this direction, the cytoplasm is extended and forms the pseudopodia. So this pseudopodia, with the help of pseudopodia, the amoeba which moves one place to the another place and performs their locomotion. And these pseudopodia which attach to the substratum, like in our legs attached to the earth. So the amoebas pseudopodia which attach to the substratum and moves forward direction. Then the types of pseudopodia. These pseudopodias are many types. They are mainly classified into 4 types of pseudopodias. They are, one is the Lobopodia, second one Philopodia, and third one Reticulopodia, and fourth one Axopodia or Heliopodia. So how many types of pseudopodias are present? Mainly the 4 types of pseudopodias are present. One is the Lobopodia, second one Philopodia, third one Reticulopodia, and fourth one Axopodia or Heliopodia. The 4 types of pseudopodias are presenting in protozoan animals. Let us discuss the Lobopodia. First one, Lobopodia. So Lobopodia, which are seen in amoeba and entamoeba, and these are a blunt finger like pseudopodia. Blunt finger like pseudopodia, it is also known as the Lobopodia. For example, amoeba and entamoeba. So these both are which forms the blunt finger like structure, it is also known as the Lobopodia. See this diagram, it is the amoeba, cellulose, and it forms the blunt or rounded finger like structure. This finger like structure is also known as the pseudopodia. Example, amoeba and also the entamoeba. It is the entamoeba structure. Nucleus, cartwheel shaped nucleus, and the cytoplasm. So it is the blunt and finger like structure. It is also known as the Lobopodia. These Lobopodia which is seen in amoeba and also the entamoeba. So Lobopodia is completed, and the second one, Filopodia. Filopodia. Filopodia, it is a pointed finger like structures. Pointed or fiber like structures, it is also known as the Filopodia. So it is an organism. In this organism, the nucleus is present, and this is cytoplasm. These are contains the pointed fiber like structures. So the ends are pointed like structure. These are fibers. The pseudopodia which forms the fiber like structures, it is also known as the Filopodia. Example, Euglypha. It is the second one. Next, third one, Reticulopodia. Reticulopodia. In this reticulopodia, the pseudopodias are forms network like structures. Network like structures are present. It is also known as the reticulopodia. These are seen in so these are the network like structures. These are network like structures. So in this type of pseudopodias are presenting in Polystomella. The network like structures of pseudopodias are present, hence it is also called the reticulopodia. And last one, Yaxopodia or Heliopodia. So in Axopodia or Heliopodia, the pseudopodias are formed sunrays like structures. Sunrays like structures. So, these are the sunrays like structures of pseudopodias are presenting in Axopodia or Heliopodia. Example, Actinopris. Actinopris. So, these are the 4 kinds of pseudopodias are present. First one, Lobopodia, it is a blunt and finger like structures. Second one, Filopodia, it is a fiber like structures and pointed ends. And Reticulopodia, it is a network like of pseudopodias are present, it is also called the Reticulopodia. And fourth one, Axopodia or Heliopodia, it is a sunrays like pseudopodias are formed, example Actinopris. So, completed to the types of pseudopodias. Okay, class is completed.